want to achieve your goals more effectively and efficiently. At the point when you put forth an objective, it ought to be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. That is smart, since this guarantees that they are clear, sensible, and reachable. A specific objective, rather than an open-ended one, provides a reasonable and concise plan for what you want to accomplish. For instance, rather than saying, "I really want to get fitter," a particular objective may be, "I want to shed 10 pounds in 4 months by exercising routinely and having a balanced diet." If your objective is learning a new skill, it's important to be clear and straightforward about what you want to accomplish and how you will achieve it. For example, instead of saying, "I need to learn a new skill," a specific goal might be, "I want to learn how to play the guitar in 6 months by taking weekly lessons and practicing for 30 minutes each day." This goal is specific because it identifies the skill playing the guitar and the time frame 6 months for learning it. It's also measurable because it includes specific actions, taking lessons, and practicing that can be tracked and monitored. Additionally, this goal is achievable because it's realistic given the amount of time and effort you must invest in learning the skill. It's also relevant because it aligns with your interests and passions. Additionally, it's time-bound because it includes a specific deadline for completion. By setting specific goals, you can stay focused and motivated and make progress toward achieving your goals. Being measurable means that a goal has a clear and quantifiable outcome that can be tracked and monitored. This enables you to measure your improvement and how far you've come in terms of completing your objective. Suppose, for instance, that your objective is to boost sales. You might measure this by tracking the number of sales you make each week. Suppose your goal is to learn a new skill. In that case, it's important to track your progress using specific and quantifiable metrics. For example, suppose your objective is to learn how to play the guitar in 6 months. In that case, you might measure your progress by tracking the number of lessons you have taken, the amount of time you have spent practicing, and the songs you have learned to play. You could also measure your progress by conducting regular assessments to evaluate your skills and identify areas for improvement. Additionally, you could seek feedback from a teacher or a mentor who can provide guidance and support as you learn the new skill. By measuring your progress, you can see how far you have come and how much progress you have made toward achieving your goal. This can help keep you motivated and on track and help you to find any areas where you would need to focus more effort in order to achieve your goal. Achievable means that a goal is within reach and realistic, given your current circumstances. This helps prevent you from setting goals that are too challenging or impossible to achieve, which can lead to frustration and disappointment. Say your goal is to become a professional athlete. In that case, it's important to consider your current skill level and the amount of time and effort it will take to achieve that goal. To know if a business goal is achievable, it's important to consider the resources, skills, and abilities that you have at your disposal. This might include your budget, your team, and the market conditions. The time and effort necessary to reach the goal should also be taken into account. You should also consider whether you have the time and resources required to carry out your project. In addition, it's helpful to consult with experts and seek advice from others who have experience in the field to get a sense of what is realistic and achievable. By considering these aspects, you can determine whether a business goal is achievable and whether it's the right decision for your business. Relevant means that a goal is aligned with your values and priorities, and it's something that's important and meaningful to you. This helps ensure that you're motivated and committed to achieving your goal and that it fits into your overall plan for your life. Suppose your goal is to start your own business. In that scenario, it's important to consider whether this goal aligns with your passions and interests and whether it will be good for you and your family. When attempting to attain a goal, it's crucial to take into account the significance and purpose of the objective in order to establish priorities. This might involve asking yourself questions like, why do I want to achieve this goal? What will it accomplish? How will it benefit me or others? By considering the purpose and importance of the goal, you can determine its relative priority and how much time and effort you should invest in achieving it. It can also be helpful to consider the potential obstacles and challenges that you may encounter along the way. This might include external factors like market conditions or competition, or internal factors like limited resources or time constraints. By anticipating and preparing for potential obstacles and challenges, you can identify which priorities are most important and which ones may need to be adjusted or prioritized differently in order to achieve your goal. Additionally, it can be helpful to consult with others and seek advice or guidance from people who have experience in the field or who have achieved similar goals. This can provide valuable insights and perspectives and help you make informed decisions about your priorities. By identifying your priorities and seeking guidance from others, you can stay focused and on track and achieve your goals more effectively and efficiently. Time-bound means that a goal has a specific deadline or time frame for completion. This helps give your goal a sense of urgency and ensures that you stay on track and make progress toward achieving it. For example, if your goal is to learn a new language, you might set a deadline of 6 months to complete a course and reach a certain level of proficiency. To set realistic deadlines when trying to achieve a goal, it's important to consider the resources, skills, and abilities that you have at your disposal. This might include your budget, your team, and the market conditions. The time and effort necessary to reach the goal should also be taken into account, and whether you have the capacity to invest that time and effort. By considering these factors, you can determine how long it will realistically take to achieve your goal and set a deadline accordingly. Setting deadlines for each of the smaller, more doable activities might also be beneficial in achieving the goal. This can aid in keeping you on the course, making progress toward your goal, and providing a sense of accomplishment and motivation as you complete each task. It can also help you identify potential obstacles and challenges and adjust your deadlines accordingly. By setting realistic deadlines, you can stay focused and motivated and achieve your goals more effectively and efficiently. In conclusion, goals should be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Smart, because this helps ensure that they are clear, realistic, and achievable. By setting smart goals, you can stay focused and motivated and make progress toward achieving your goals. You'll be on your way to becoming yourself 2.0.